Boom, boom. This is Ken, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Alright, we got a little bit of Bleach Immortal Soul on tap today. So we got a few things to cover, so let's just go ahead and jump right into it. So the limited time pull is up for Ichigo. This is Ichigo's final form. Okay, so this is the form that he used to beat Aizen in when he came back after training with his father. It's out here. So this is the final version for him. So you need to get him for a few reasons, simply because of the fact that a lot of the bonds for some of the characters will have him associated with it. So you should definitely go ahead and do the pulls for it. You only need to do 5 pulls to get the actual character, because 5 pulls, that'll give you 25 shards, because you get 5 shards each pull. So you get 25, and then when you collect the rewards, you'll see that that is 6, which will give you 31 shards, which will enable you to then beat him and combine him up. All right. So as you can see, I've already done some pulls for him. I actually had a bunch of tokens, so I used those. I had like 38 tokens, I believe it was. So I was able to pull quite a few pulls on him without using any soul jade, because I used my tokens up first. And you can use the tokens for the pulls. So, I pulled on him. And got so that's why I have more shards than you would normally have. But normally when you pull on it 5 times, that's 50 pulls, because you do 10 each time. So 5 times 5 is 25, because you get 25 each shards. And then you claim the rewards for the 50 pulls. As you will see, you will be able to get 6 more, which will make your 31. I have pulled on it 61 times, because like I said, I did an extra pull, because I had some tokens and what needed some. So I got an extra, so I got 36. So that will enable you to craft him. So let's go here into combine. So just go into your bag, you'll see him, and combine. Ichigo Mugetsu version. And there he is, okay. And you want to share that, of course. And successfully shared. So yeah, it's a pretty good setup. You definitely want to try to get him if you can. He's got a pretty good set. We talked about his skill set briefly in the previous video, but yeah, he's going to be used for some beats. Now, once you've reached the 2 stars with him, they do have this event up. Okay, if you go to 6 stars, 5 stars. So 5 stars would get you his actual weapon. So you get to awaken his weapon. 3 stars, as you can see, not much. 4 stars, you get a tomb and a source for him, and then but you don't really get the actual weapon until you reach 5 stars, which is quite a few pulls if you're going to do that. So let's go into the character screen here. Okay, so full hollow Ichigo. This is the bond. This is him right here. I just got him, so I can now activate this bond. So if you're using full hollow Ichigo, you would definitely want to go ahead and try to obtain Ichigo Mugetsu, simply because of the fact that that is a bond association. Okay, and you'll need to complete that bond. So that fills in that. There'll be a few others that have him. This might have him. No, don't see him in the beginnings. So it just looks like it's just going to be the one associated with full hollow Ichigo. So let's go ahead and scroll down here to Ichigo. So okay, so he's got a bond with Tensei Zangetsu and Ichigo. And then I guess this is going to be Aizen's final form right here. And sealed. So yeah, so there's quite a few units that you can go with him. We'll just have to wait and see. That one hasn't came out yet. Now, in terms of the actual team. Yeah, that has completed the world of the living. So the world of the living is now completely filled in. I don't have any more missing inside of that one. So to take a look at the archives, you'll now see he's filled in with trustworthy friends is where it was at. So that fills up the trustworthy friends category if you're looking to do that. That final form, there's still got quite a few characters out there. So as you can see, they'll be interesting introducing characters for quite some time still inside of that. But yeah, so that completes the trustworthy. I was wondering what was going to go inside of that actual slot there, the trustworthy friend. So it was Mugetsu, Ichigo. So yeah, the pool is complete for him. So it depends on how much you want to do. Like I say, I'm not going to be utilizing him. I already got my team set up, and I'm happy with it. I'm able to progress through the story right now and do pretty good. But if you did want to get him up, you need 40. So you need 40 more to take him up to 3-star. But really, all you're looking for is this right here. This is the rage skill. If you want to put him in a guardian stance, you can use the Mugetsu, which is only 2 stars. So that's all you need to have to spend on him in that terms. Talent, rage skill damage to all characters. You get that at 3 stars. So that increases damage of all characters is increased by 1%. So that's actually a pretty good setup in terms of the rage skill. Rage skills where characters do most of their damage. So anything that would increase that. 1%, of course, is not not a whole lot. But as you, of course, increase the talent, you'll be able to get that up to probably, I guess it would be 5% once you've maxed him out, would be my assumption. So that would be the rage skill damage of all characters increased by 5%. Now that would be a pretty good hunk of damage in that terms, considering how much damage rage does, and that's a percentage of it. So it's not just a flat rate; it's a percentage. So as the rage damage increases for each of your characters, just as you normally level them up, that's going to increase the percentage rate is going to be always 5% of that. That's the bad thing about flat rates. Flat rates is like, we'll just say it does 1,000 damage to all rage skills. Well, if you have a percentage of that, as you increase each one of those singularly, it's more. So it continues to go up because it's always 5%. So that's why it's nice to have a percentage rate instead of a flat rate in terms of additional damage. So that's pretty nice. So he's definitely a character that you would want to work on for certain things. So I've got quite a few. Soul Jade left. 12,000 left because, like I say, I had a bunch of tokens and I used those to do the summon. I had 30. I think it was 36 or 37. So that was 3 pools for free. And then another pool for half. And then, of course, I did the pools after that just to make sure that I got him. So it's definitely something that, if you're saving it, because I was saving up specifically to pull for him because I knew that when he was, we knew he was coming. We've known he's been coming for quite some time. So it's not like a surprise. So he is a pretty good character, and you should definitely go for it in terms of bonds, especially if you're using full holo Ichigo, because it does complete one of the bonds that you will need for him. So that's what I do. I look at some of my characters and determine which ones I want to do. Like Ishin was a pretty important one for me as well because he had some bonds as well that you needed to get Ishin for right here. Then Getsusuke Titchu, he was in that one. And he was in cultivation. So since I was very much planning on using Tensei Zangetsu as one of my characters, I definitely got Ishin, and I have been focusing on Ishin. As you can see, I've already got him up to 5 stars. Primarily, I've been using him as one of the summon, and this one right here. Every 10 pools that you don't get a full character, they give you 10 shards for Ishin. So I've been able to burn him up from all the way up to a 5-star, and I'll continue going with that because if I raise his stars, that allows me to complete archives and stuff like this, because you always want to make sure that you focus on collections too, because you can get some really good rewards inside of here, tombs and sources, as well as Omni shards. So you definitely want to do on this one. You see, get 10 right here. So you definitely don't want to ignore these. So always do that. And like right here, I can get 5 more just by bringing up one of these guys. So Ishins is in this one as well, bringing him up. So as you can see, you can get a lot of shards inside of here as you increase the stars on each of your characters. All right. So another thing, the annual celebration is still up. So they did actually come out with a new set. So they've got another login reward. So that's a chance to get a login reward from here. You're going to be able to get 2 more shards if you go into the mystery bark. That means you're going to 46 times. So you will need to gather, and I've completed all of the celebration quests. See, day 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Every single one's complete. Like I said, I do, of course, and you should definitely be able to get this. Log on and just complete as many of these as you can. Get one here. You got plenty of leeway. You can, like 2 days that you could miss it and still actually get it. So definitely want to be in there and get that, because it's very easy to get. They made it very, very easy. As you can see, I've already got 280 and you only need 180. So you definitely want to do that. And that will, the candy apples, did not, I got 8. I hit a 5 pull for 5 candy apples. Then 3 times I've got a 1 pull. That's all I got. Okay, so the drop rate was just way, way, way too low for anything associated with any of this stuff right here. Anything over, anything over 10 was just, you really probably weren't going to have any chance of getting, unless you purchased a lot of the actual spins, which I'm sure a lot of people did, and then you'd be able to get the weapons for these. But yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and use it on our Hime shards, because I'm just waiting until the end just to make sure that's that I'm going to be stuck at 8, because there's really nothing else in here that tickles my fancy. I do have Hime. I got her from the Christmas event, so another 10 shards for her would be nice. I'd have to waste Omni shards on it, but yeah. So you're good. I don't like the fact I'm going to have 46 shards, so 4 more shards, because I want to get 50, because that's where the 10. So you're going to have to drop. You're going to need to get those 4 more elsewhere. The easiest and cheapest way to do it would simply be do the daily recharge right here. Okay, this is 99 cents, because that's all you need to do the VIP points. You need 50 VIP points to claim one. You get 3, so you need 4, so you'd have to do it twice. So basically $1.98. You get that just by going into the actual, to get the VIP points. The easiest way to do it is through the little 99-cent pack that they have in here that you can purchase. That I prefer to do this pack right here. This will give you the 50 VIP points that you need, but you get an Omni shard with it. So so if you purchase this twice, okay, and it's only once a day, so you'd have to do it 2 days. So if you want to do it, you're going to have to do it. Start doing it. You should start doing it now if you're going to do it. But you purchase that. That'll give you an Omni shard 50,000, and you'll get the VIP points. And then do it tomorrow. Okay, and that will give you 6 pulls, which is nice. 6 pulls on the box. You might get something else, of course, but that will give you the actual chance to actually get the. So you'll have So you have. You're getting 2 more on the login quest. Right here, you get these 2, okay, and then you purchase 2 triumphs. That'll give you another 6, which will be 8, which will make you 52, which will allow you to actually get the 10 shards. Okay, plus you'll get 6. Plus you'll get the 8 pools that you of course earn on the spin, and you might get some more. I've actually had a lot of luck pulling shards. 32 shards. 8 more of those, I'll be able to take him up to 3-star without even having to do anything. So I was really impressed with the shard drop rate. So this was a really good event. I do like this event. I did not particularly like the Christmas event, and I got a lot of grief for that because a lot of people did not like the way that they had set it up. It was not really set up conducive to favor the player. This has done that. I mean, they're giving you a character, the best character of the two as far as I'm concerned, because I've already went over his skill set. He has an excellent Guardian skill set. You can put him in Guardian almost immediately, because in Guardian stance they don't take damage. You don't have to worry about his health. Guardian, they use their Rage. You get Rage on 2 stars, so you can level him up, max out his skill, and you'll have a full set Rage that you can hit on somebody inside of the Guardian stance, because you don't have to worry about him being killed because they don't take damage in the Guardian. So that's what I'm going to be using him for, because the buff he offers is tremendous. I mean, he does a Rage that hits all enemies, and then he throws a damage rate increase to your 3 back characters, which is where your damage characters are at, for 2 rounds. And then once they do a Rage, they get some Rage regenerated back. I think like 120 Rage given back to them when they do that, which means they'll be able to do Rage again much quicker. So it's an excellent skill. So I'm glad that they gave him to us, and he was really easy to get. Like I say, 180. You had plenty of leeway. You did not have to complete all these. I did not focus on these in terms of doing anything special that I would not have done otherwise. Okay, and I completed all of them. There's nothing in here that you will do out of the ordinary. If you're doing your dailies every day and completing them all, you will complete this. Okay, it's just the way it is. So the only thing you had to do to get Ichigo was just play the game. You didn't have to, you know, grind. There was no grinding whatsoever involved. Just did your dailies. You know, I could do my dailies in roughly, dailies take me about 30, 35, 40 minutes max. Okay, because I do like to run extra levels and stuff, you know, on the elite stages and stuff. So, but if I'm just doing my dailies with no extra grinding or extra running of elite stages, it takes me like 20, 25 minutes. Okay, that's all you need to do to complete this. You know, just do it. You know, it's very simple. Just look at what you need. This is simple. Do 10 challenges in the arena. Okay, you do that in 2 days. I mean, okay. Yeah, you complete 50 story mode. With your stamina that they give you, you can do that in a day. Okay, so this stuff is really easy. You know, if you're doing your dailies, you do squad donation 5 times. That's just how much you do it. You can do it 5 times a day. So by stamina 5 times, you can purchase stamina up to 10 times, but you only need to do it 5. So there's absolutely nothing in here that requires you to spend any money. I did not spend any money. If you get the character, and you get even 2 stars, you get the pools, and the pools giving you, you know, I've got, as I said, I've got a lot of shards. These all, you know, all these shards I have not purchased. I have not purchased the VIP pack. I did not on the previous, and I haven't on this as of yet. I'm debating whether or not to spend that $1.98 just so I can get those extra pools, so I can get 10 more Omni shards, because you know, I'm trying to build up my Omni shards as fast as I can, because I want to take one of my main team up to 5. I'm not sure whether Ichigo. I'm really leaning toward Immortal, simply because of the fact that Sazapur revives. You kill him, he pops back up. So don't have to worry about him dying right now. But Immortal, you know, does pretty good damage. He's a tank though, so he really doesn't die very often. But of the ones, you know, I want to get these 2 up to 5 star. As you can see, I've got Wait Ichigo. I've got Tensei Zangetsu. It is going to be my next 6 star. Right now, I've got him at don't have him quite there as of yet. So, but he's going to be my next 6 star. But my next use of my Omni shards is probably going to be on your taking him up. I need 150 to take about 146 because I got 4 shards. To take him up to 5 star. So that's what I'm going to do with my next ones. So you know, I've got 100 more shards to go. Been getting them through events and whatnot. But yeah, so that's where we're at right now. But the pool is up. So even if you can't, you know, just try to do 5. Now remember, there is a Soul Jade rebate up. So as you pull and use the Soul Jade in the actual event, you'll get some of it back, so you can extend your pools. But you need to do 5 pools. Okay, 5 pulls will get you 25 shards. Then claim the reward from those 5, and you get, because 5 is 50 pulls, and you'll get this. You'll get 6 more, giving you a total of 31, and that's all you need to make you at 2-star. Then from there, you can just level him up, maximum level him up, and then rax out his skill, and you can put him in at your guard slot and use him until you get him to 3, then up to 4. I don't put any. I didn't put any of the units into my team until I got them to 4-star. Which get them to 4-star, they activate their second skill, which it's not their rage skill, but it's their next skill that they have, and you really need to have them having their full passive, because that's what the 4th skill is. The 4th skill is their passive. You really need to have that passive active on the character. Okay, this is the passive skill that they get. Okay, so you really want to have this active before you put them in the team, because it makes them much, much, much more effective. And you need to get 4 stars before that is active. And then once you got that, then it's just a matter of, you level them up, then you get the increase for the damage, and then you get the damage reduction rate, which they survive longer. That's for everybody. But yeah, you just need to get them to 4-star. Once you get them to 4-star, see, as we see some Zazzles of Pearl here. See, 4 stars. Now this is 5 and this is 6. But this is all you need. And you want to get right here for everybody. I would not keep them in Guardian stance until they get the passive active. Once they get their passive active, you can introduce them into the team, and they should function fine. Okay. Stars, it gives them, of course, an increase in, the base increase, making them much more stronger. But I have not had any trouble with them surviving at 4 stars. I never tried anybody at 3 stars, so I'm not sure. But I don't think without their passive, giving them a boost, that they would be able to survive in the higher levels. So that's where I'm at. But yeah, so it's a pretty good event. I did like that event. All right, so 2 events at the same time. We've got Ichigo. Ichigo's going to be up for 2 more days. So if you go ahead and do the pools, and then I'm going to go ahead and wait and see. But I'll probably go ahead and take him up to 3-star, simply because at 3 stars I can begin to activate his talent, which increases the rage damage. It's only 1%, but hey, if I do the pools, I'm going to get shards for him. Okay. Plus, when you do these pools, you get Omni shards. Okay, I got Omni shards on. I did 6 pools because I did 1 more extra. And I got Omni shards on 3 of them. Okay, so you do get Omni shards within the pools, as well as other shards for other characters. I need to go through all my characters, but I know for a fact. I think Yami was one. I think I'm going to be able to take him up a star. Okay, because I got him like twice, and that was like 32 shards. So I think I'm going to be able to bring him up. But you get other characters. I mean, it's a full 10 pool. Let me show you here. I'll just do one just for you. So the Vid Summon. So it's going to give me a discount because I have 1. So instead of 2160, I'll get it for 1944. Okay, so there's my 5 Ichigo shards. And I got another Kira, which converted to 30 shards. Okay, so see, you get other stuff. So it's not just the Ichigo shards, which you'll get every single time you do the pool, 5 of them. But it's other characters that you can complete, like Kenzie. See, Kenzie, I can take Kenzie up a star. Okay, Love is 7 away from being taken up a star. I can take up Jinto's star, but I think I've already got him to 7. And Luffy's almost there. Nemu's there. Nemu's important because Nemu has an excellent talent. She gives you discounts on your gold purchases, soul jade reduction. After you use your stamina, and you get 1 free stamina, but you can purchase stamina after that. Well, Nemu's gives you a discount on purchasable stamina with soul jade. So you can purchase more stamina at a much cheaper soul jade price than the full price. It's like 30% off or something like that. So it's a really good skill. So every time I get shards for her and I don't level her up to star. I put it into her talent. Unlock her and then put it into talent. So she's really good to keep leveling up. So you want to star her up as quick as you can to unlock her talent. And as you can see, yeah, so you get other stuff in here, so it's not just you're not just pulling for Ichigo. You might get some other stuff that's useful, and you can use your I really like the fact that one of the things I hate about a lot of games is the standard Soul Jade. This is the standard token. Okay, you get these tokens. You get one of these daily, and you get them just from doing events. You get them in spins from the season pass. I think if you do the roulette, I think they're in here too. Yeah, right here. So there's all kinds of tokens that you can get all over the place. I think those are gold tokens actually. But you can get tokens just by doing the events and stuff. Okay, so so it's always good to actually pull, do the events. Gotcha rebates and stuff like that are very big with that. But as you can see, you can get back the Soul Jade as you spend it, like I can right here. So I got another one, so I get back another 600 Soul Jade. Back in the event, and I've got an Awakened Essence as well too. So you definitely want to do these events. Okay, focus on them. They got a lot of them. As you can see, there's a lot of limited times events going to be up for a couple of days, as well as some awesome events. They got them all full. They got pretty much everything set up so that you can get all types of rewards for doing just whatever it is you want to do. See right there's a token, a Soul Jade token. There's another one right there. Okay, so you just playing the game, you get them at a normal, and I like the fact that you're allowed to use them at the event. There's a lot of times where games will have an event, but you can't use your standard currency on the event. You have to use special currency. Like there's special tokens that you have to get to pull, like event tokens, and I don't like that. They don't do that here. They give you the actual tokens that you get regularly and earn throughout the game can go to the event summons, which was why I only had to, I got 3 for pools and 1 pool for half price, simply because I had like 35, 36 of the tokens and I used them. So that's what I like about that, and I do like the fact that they do that. So, but yeah, he is up. So go ahead and pull on him, get him, use him in your Guardian stance, because he is an excellent character. We went over his skill set last week, so I'm not going to cover that again. But he's definitely a character that you want to go for. So go in there and get in there and knock him out. All right. So thanks a lot for watching. Remember to subscribe. Once you've subscribed, see a bell. If you click on the bell, you get notified each time I do drop a video. Also, remember to like and share the video, because that does help the channel immensely. So this is Kendrick coming at you from the corner, signing out.